Hello, I'm Professor Cline, and I'll be teaching along with Professor Paul Fisher a class on public-private partnerships and global development in the fall. So our goal with the class is to look at this changing public-private nexus and the kind of expansion of public-private partnerships, particularly in the global development field. So we are going to have both a contextual theoretical section, small at the beginning, so to look across the history of public-private partnerships, but the focus of the class will be on the skills needed to actually put these agreements together, what's at stake, how to negotiate them successfully, and how to arrive at successful outcomes. The class is important because this is going to be an ever-growing field. There's a lot of demand from both private sector clients and public sector entities for people who understand how to talk across the barrier, so to speak, so that the private sector is talking to the public sector and the public sector is talking to the private sector in a way that leads to the best results. Students from a variety of fields and interests should be taking the class, including those involved in international business development, but also resource development for international NGOs, people interested in innovative program design, the graduation beyond corporate social responsibility, and the overall relationship between the public and private sector. So any of the concentrations at MSFS, I think, would find a place in this class. So some of you may know me as the professor. I teach the political risk course here at MSFS. I've had experience working with the private sector, and particularly in an international affairs, international arena. I will be matching my expertise and my abilities with Professor Paul Fisher, who's a practitioner in this field. So Professor Fisher has spent over 10 years in a CSR capacity at OAS and also has worked for Viacom, and he's moving here to DC. He's also a former MSFS grad, so I think you have for the class, you have a fantastic marrying of both skills and experience to bring both a theoretical and a practical approaches to the class. So with the course, we're focused on giving students the skills they need to structure these deals and understand what's involved in trying to negotiate this type of multi-stakeholder arrangement. So the course, it starts with the contextual beginning, look at the landscape of the increased involvement of the private sector. We're going to have a series of speakers and outside experts, mentors and clients who are practitioners in this field in order to increase the face-to-face participation for the students. And the students themselves will have to create their own public-private partnership, and we will be guiding them, and Professor Fisher will lead this part of the class, guiding them through every stage of the way. So from a pitch to a proposal to an actual negotiation and to successful outcome.